everyone! I just wanted to introduce myself real quick. I am Alex and I will be the Usborne consultant for Mariah's party. I hope you're all super excited for that. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Usborne Books and More. Their main goal is to promote literacy, and the very best way to do that is to get books into the hands of children. Now, it doesn't matter what you read your kids, as long as you're reading to them, as long as you are promoting that goal of sharing quality time together, reading whenever you can, having books available in every room. And so like I said, it doesn't matter what you read, as long as you're reading. But Usborne specifically designs books that are meant to be engaging and interactive. They are fun books that the kids will want to read, that they will enjoy. Especially great for kids first starting out, exploration. They have all sorts of things to work on. Any skill set you can imagine. There's fine motor skills in our lift the flaps, there's gross motor skills, we have some where they have to get up and dance with the characters. We have all the way up to middle age level where they're learning science and the periodic table, and we're able to give them that information in small chunks that are easily digestible, just different ways to make learning fun and exciting for your kids. So that's what I'm here to talk about. I was going to show you a few of my personal favorite books from each age category, just to get you kind of started off, get you excited. And so we'll start off with babies. So we have this 1, 2, 3 counting book, and it has all of the different things that they can count, all the numbers. They can count 10 little flowers, 9 little fish. But my very favorite thing about this is that it doubles as a tummy time book. So it all folds out and then it can just stand up right in front of them, both sides, and they can sit and look at that as they are working on those neck muscles, that head control that is very important in their first little bit of life, to learn how to work on those muscles. And then I have one of my other favorites. This one is for babies, but even my almost 3-year-old still loves it. It's baby's very first bus book, and they have a few other like this. It actually has the spinning wheels, and so they can drive it right along the floor. But then it has a cute little story. It starts out with just the bus driver, Panda's waiting for the bus, and then they can look on the next page. Now Panda's in the bus, so discovering sort of that object permanence, learning that now they're on the bus and they're still there. They're getting more and more people. Eventually they end up at the fair. It's just a very sweet little story, a fun book for the kiddos to play with and zoom along the carpet. This is the great sort of thing just to encourage exploration and reading as they take time out of playing or play while they're reading. And then for the preschool age, this is actually a brand new release that I got for my 5-year-old. She's in preschool right now, so working on routines and dressing appropriately, things like that are things that we're working on right now. So this is Lift the Flap, My Busy Day. And it's very cute. This one has so many flaps to help this sweet little mouse go through his day. And I love right here it has these flaps. So first, next, then, afterwards, finally. So they're working on those sort of order words. And so first, you can see he'll open the windows, the curtains. So you'll come and you'll open the curtains. And then you need to see, what does the mouse do next? Next, well, he goes to the potty. So they have to find where the potty might be. And it is behind this door. There's the potty. And then he just goes through his day. He goes to preschool. They need to help someone paint a picture. So they're gonna look on this and see who is painting right now. Oh, this bear is. So they lift the flap and help him paint a picture. All sorts of fun activities in here. They're feeding. This one, they are shopping the town. This one, they actually are working on their counting skills. So they have to lift the flap to see. First, they are going to count how many ducks they see. So they're going to look all over. Where on this page would the ducks be? In the pond. So So they look in the pond and they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking at this backwards, so I'm not sure if I counted that right, but oh, I guess there were 8. 8 ducks on the pond. I missed one. And then, so they'll work on where do you think the flowers might be? In the bushes. So all sorts of those skills. And that is Lift the Flap, My Busy Day. And then I have a very cute read aloud for preschool, elementary age. This one is called Beast Feast. It's very funny. It is about this beast who captures a little boy and is going to eat him for dinner. So the whole story, the boy's name is Dinner. He never gets a name. This beast calls him Dinner. This is my daughter's favorite page. I'm not sure why, but it is very cute. And so the beast goes through these letters. He invites different guests and they reply back in these fun envelopes that the child can actually open and read. And how fun is it to get mail? And each time they'll have a specific dietary request. Like this one says that he wants to fatten up Dinner. He wants to make sure Dinner's fat. So the beast tries to feed him some really gross looking meatballs made out of putrid swill. And Dinner says, I have an idea. What if we eat chocolate cake? So they eat chocolate cake together. They go through all these activities, doing things together. One guest wants him to be salty. So Dinner says, well, why don't we swim in the ocean instead? They have all sorts of fun and they just become the best of friends until Beast no longer wants to eat Dinner, but wants to be friends with him. So that one's called Beast Feast. There's a very similar one called Dragon Post. Very fun, cute read aloud. And then as we get into the older kids, we have so many books for learning, for encouraging outside exploration of those subjects. Like this one is a science scribble book. This is part of our STEM collection. And so this one is actually one that they would write in. So it says the discoveries in this book were scribbled by, they put their name in it, and then there are all sorts of scientific activities that they can do within the book. This is all about the sky at night. Look at this view of the night sky, and using the information, what can you identify? We find stars, planets, meteors, satellites, moons. This one talks about the adaptations of animals. Can you think of an animal for each of the adaptations below? Sharp teeth to hunt, antlers or horns to fight, fur to keep warm, all sorts of different scientific activities in this book, just to further expand their knowledge of different science things. And then last book to show you is our Academy collection. The Academy collection is so cool. I wish they'd had these or I'd known about them when I was younger. They have, this is the Doctor Academy, but there's a whole list. There's Veterinarian Academy, the Engineer Academy, Entrepreneur Academy, all sorts. And this just takes them step by step into what sort of things they might need to know in order to, in this case, become a doctor. They go through all different, there's primary care, what you need to be a surgeon, there's reading levels. This one's, can you guess the emotions of the patients? This one's about people skills, your own checkup. So they have to do their own well check. What time they go to bed, what time did they get up, how many hours of sleep at night. There's an examination room, all the parts. This is packed full of information. Everything they might want to know or need to know to become a doctor if that's something they're interested in right now. So those are just a few of the many books that Usborne has to sell. I am always here to help with recommendations. My goal is to get books into the hands of as many readers as possible, and I am here to help with that. If you need any recommendations, reach out to me. Marriah also has a whole collection that she's recently gotten, and she's going to be getting a lot of hostess rewards from this, which is another great way to earn these books for free if anyone's interested in hosting. But other than that, I will talk to you guys. I'll send out a few more group texts. I'll try to keep it minimal so that everyone's not overwhelmed. And then I will talk to you on party day. So everyone have a good day, have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye!